pressure. Look at this. Mad about son. Something like that. Yeah.
We're not showing it at all. It's a little bit.
What up? Y'all, you know we stupid. What's going on, family? Peace. What's poppin'? So tonight is special because I got my boy, brother Hiru Akhenaten is in the building with me. A-Sapo, my boy, Shane Khan Studios, Shane Khan Productions. This is the face behind the motherfucking camera, y'all. Yeah, y'all know who he be. What's good? Sean, where you at?
What up, my people?
What up? So we hot in the building. What's poppin'? All right, family, we came to talk about something real serious today, right? And it's my first time doing a little go live function, whatever the case. It's all good. It's all love. I'm coming to you because this is the most pressing topic tonight. Right about now, if you guys don't know, for all those that don't, I want you to understand that right now, Haiti is going through a real serious revolution right now. But oftentimes people come and be like, well, damn, you know, Haiti is a place where the independence took place, AYITI, okay? Now, again, Haiti, we don't associate that because that associated with what? Hate. We're talking about AYITI. For all those don't know, let me give you the right spelling up on that sucker right there. AYITI, all right? So shout out to this month, which was October 17th, was celebrating Jean-Jacques Dessalines' ascension date, okay? We give thanks on that. Brother, he will just took time out for a second. But as you all know, all right, the power and energy that be was real thick and real strong. There was a lot of confrontational energy this month. It was how things was aligned all together. It was wild. So what I'm saying to you now is this. Right now, AYITI is experiencing a lot more than one could ever even fathom. It's a country that's got the most riches, but yet it's always finding themselves in these holes, right? Always finding themselves in these holes. I mean, they trying to be connected right now. I don't know what's going on. The connection's unstable. This is what I was trying to tell you. I don't know what's good. All right, we should be good. Boom, 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 boom. We back. We back. We back. All right, so check it out. Boom. Up and down, as I was saying before. AYITI is a special place where all the money, all of the resources that AYITI has, there's no way in hell that AYITI should be broke. Point blank, period. However, the situation, and I'm just going to put it like this. Understand that if it was fair trade and it was Haitian battling or dealing with Haitian, then we would have been fine. Things would have been solved a long time ago. Unfortunately, we have a lot of foreign energies and foreign mafia and corrupt other organizations that have put together to go against AYITI. AYITI is not some small place. It isn't small in spiritual weight. It isn't small in resources of weight. It isn't small in any of those things. So you have to understand AYITI's problem is not a problem of not having enough money or resources or land or anything like that. The problem is there are certain things that were never fixed or arranged. Let me break it down to you so you understand what time it is when I say this, yo. First and foremost, the first house, the first habitation. For those that know what an habitation, real quick, let me see who knows what an habitation is. All right, what is an habitation? I do talk about this in my voodoo classes for those that took the voodoo classes. So I know some of y'all up on here. What is an habitation? What's your habitation? All right. Yeah, the 45 billion, bro, that's that iridium, homie. That's that iridium, son. Straight up, it's the iridium, okay? That rare resource and mineral that is only in the land of AYITI. Yeah, and you wonder why so many foreigners be up in our land and we don't know what the hell's going on. All right, so anyway, an habitation, let me see what we got. Well, yeah, shout out Sister CJ. You already know what it is. True, Spirit Root House, Kaipi Fo, straight up. Boom. But again, it's a sacred dwelling space of the spirit. You're correct, Brother J. Way. Straight up, you got it. Point blank, period. Let's look at this, y'all. The first habitation, which is the White House, okay, of AYITI, like they got a White House out in Washington, D.C., the first house, the first habitation, okay, this first spiritual house of AYITI, even after the earthquake where it was damaged and other places got fixed, that place was never fixed, yo. Like money was allocated for this particular habitation, which is the White House, the main place, the monumental place in AYITI was supposed to be fixed. It never got fixed, yo. That shit's by design. How many presidents have passed throughout that time and still haven't fixed it? That's a problem. It's a big problem. So I'm letting y'all know, as we're doing this for not only my Americans, but also for my Haitian, I'm gonna have my brother Heru, okay, break it down in Creole as to what that first problem is. Why? Spiritually. We always got to understand we are spiritual people first. We are physical beings afterwards. So at the end of the day, if you don't get your house straight and in order, nothing else is going to be in order. So I'm going to have my brother break it down in Creole because we giving it on both angles. You feel me? So, yes.
All right. We just need to know. I'm going to break it down first in Creole so people know if we have Haitian in the group right now. So
ça passe, AYIBOBO.
To my people right now. All right. Ça nous besoin connaître, faut nous comprendre Haïti pas un terre normal, son pays nous relè l'on terre qui gen différentes forces qui t'habité là-dedans avant ça. Vous comprenez? So ça me faut comprendre premièrement si habitation nous pas correct, pays a pas qu'à démarrer. Actuellement là depuis l'earthquake la fin passé a, yo pas jamais ranger palais a crasé. Palais c'est pour parallèle, son habitation, son péristyle, son habitation, les côtés esprit yo, gen gros activité fait en dedans palais ça pour esprit lourd yo ka guider n'importe président qui vient monter sous pouvoir. À cause qu'il crasé yo pas fixé, ça représente que esprit yo poko correct. Depuis habitation poko fixé, esprit yo pas ranger pour ranger pays. Ça c'est premier côté. Yo pas ranger premier habitation pays. Deuxièmement, ça moun pour moun comprendre Haïti, terre Haïti a gen met là-dedans déjà. Et met terre c'est indien. Haïtien pas fait rien pour indien yo. Tout ça ne fait c'est pour Afrique. Oui, nous connaissons une race qui mixe. Nous gen africain, nous gen haïtien. Mais sous bord indien yo, nous pas jamais fait rien pour Haïti. Et ça seulement montre que nous pouvons déplacer comme nation tout autant pour actuellement by mettre à respect ni pour nous faire n'importe ça nous faire pour nous l'esprit mettre à tourner pour nous faire bon bagage dans sens spirituel pour mettre terre sous track côté.
Yeah, so basically what Brother Hebrew was just saying as well was we were stepping into the second factor as to why. Many a times we may speak and we are noticed to know that AYITI, before it was even given the name, it has just its origins, period, before it became very heavily African influenced as well, was Native American, Native indigenous to the land, which are the Arawaks, the Tainos. What Brother Hebrew was expressing was that we are not doing enough to celebrate the ancestors, the Arawak ancestors, the Taino ancestors in the country. So there's a little bit of energy of feeling left out, if you will, over there within that too. So he was basing that. We didn't balance
it out.
It has to be balanced out. The force fields got to be balanced out. So the same way they can have a festival for XYZ, they have to, you understand what I'm saying? And there are maybe one or two places, but not enough. We're talking about, make sure that we understand, we're talking about on the whole major scale. We're not talking about one little area, region does it. I get that. But I'm talking about so it's noted. Same faction as Jean-Jacques Dessalines. Jean-Jacques Dessalines' day of birth and ascension, or the day even that he made it an empire of AYITI.
We didn't have no festivity for him.
We got no freaking holiday. That shit's supposed to be shut down like on some Martin Luther King Day, on some Malcolm X Day, on some that's how it should be, because he really is a black hero. That was an emperor. Don't get it twisted. I know we talk about Emperor Selassie and all the other emperor. But
in the Western
Jean-Jacques did something first in the Western Hemisphere, first in the Americas, period. Straight up. The man was a hero, son. So again, that also falls back to it as well.
He also represent Haiti. He was the mixed body. Il était half Africain, half natives. Yo pa parler de ça dans l'histoire d'Haïti. L'histoire d'Haïti, ça nous connaît histoire ba nous, son histoire que c'est moun qui perdit bataille yo ban histoire. C'est français yo qui crée histoire ça nous connaît d'Haïti. So histoire totalement tête en bas. Vous comprenez? Et que gen pile bagay nous pas connaît dans l'histoire nous parce que moun qui ban histoire nous pas vraiment raconter l'histoire bien. C'est que premièrement, si ou gon nation pas kon côté histoire basée, gens basé à nous pour qu'on comprendre qui n'a fait. Et c'est you non bagay you want to talk about it first or you just want me to go about the names and stuff?
Say what now?
About the names.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Okay, yeah. Whoa. Okay, so next faction on the list. Yo. And this one right here gonna be deep. I want us to pull up our trunks, clean out the wax out our ears so we could really talk about this because this is serious. All right? We about to get into it. Here go. Check it. The names of Haitian. Let's think about this for a second. When we look at all the names that we have, comme Haïtien, most of these names are what? Jean-Jacques, Baptiste, Pierre, Toussaint. You know, every other name involved. I know you are, you know, we're born in Haiti, so you know, like all these other different names that they got popping off that are nothing. And I mean, absolutely nothing having to do with the land, yo. So what I'm saying to you is that our names carry energy. They carry frequencies, yo. So when your name is Jean-Jacques, Pierre Toussaint, or some shit like that.
It's a mantra.
It's a mantra. You keep calling back the ancestors that were oppressing your people. You keep calling back those same ratchet, evil ass energies because you're giving your children names that have nothing to do with who they are. When the last time you heard a sister named as an Haitian, her name is Anakaona, or her name is, you understand what I'm saying? Boekyo, or whatever the case may be.
Ogu.
Meaning Ogu, Erzuli, Dantor, Cousin, Kafu.
None of that.
You feel what I'm saying? Simbi, Siren, Gun. I mean, like what I'm saying to you is that the notes of the sound, every time you say a person's name, yo, it holds a lot of spiritual weight to it. Don't forget that.
When you're calling out the ancestors,
you calling out the ancestors either for the positive or for the net. You're calling their asses out. You gotta come on point. We gotta stop. What I'm saying is the STOP straight up. Let me put it right here. It's got to stop with these freaking French names.
It doesn't matter. Like Haiti is the only nation right now we can eventually say in the Caribbean that have all sorts of names. From European, from French, you name it, we have it.
Give me some of them, man.
My
Come on, yo, not that. No, you was talking about Ronaldo. Like they give you every fucking name.
You have a kid in Haiti, like this making big news. Like he got shot, the kid got killed, and the kid name was Roberto Baggio. This dude is a soccer player. He plays soccer for Italy. Roberto Baggio. Like when you think about stuff like that, you just got to understand.
Like yo,
every time you call out names like those foreign names, it's a war. It's actually a war that started between your ancestors in the name of these foreign people. I know tons of Haitian named Napoleon. Did you understand what it means?
Can the brother repeat this? He said he know a whole bunch of people in AYITI right now that they freaking names is Napoleon. Are you me right now? And they go on for years until they're deaf with this freaking name. And they understand why their life be upside down, son.
Every time you say Napoleon, a war started in the cosmic level. It's a war that started between your ancestors that walk behind you and that name. So you have a spiritual warfare just calling yourself Napoleon. So, c'est pour ça m'a dit tout haïtien, essaye de non nous gagner. Non ça seulement c'est commencement pour que Haïti pour qu'on déplacer dans chemin pour aller. Parce que non nous son campus, non nous c'est destination future nous. Les nous les noms c'est pas un nom seulement lié, c'est des ancêtres ou marche avec. Leur dit tel non, l'autre just dit Napoléon, l'autre dit Napoléon ça, c'est bataille ou répéter encore en disant c'est toi-même esprit ancêtre Napoléon ça veut dire que spirituellement pas qu'à avancer, yo pas qu'à venir dans monde pour bonne information, yo pas qu'à inspirer ou pour aimer une à l'autre. Ça fait tout haïtien toujours parler une à l'autre mal, nous toujours fait bagarre division, toujours backstabber l'autre dans dos, depuis haïtien commencer font bagarre la gâter et pas rien, c'est parce que nous spirituellement nous pas connectés à une à l'autre. Ça veut dire tout haïtien encore, tout rêve haïtien c'est pour quitter Haïti, tout haïtien besoin partir. Depuis haïtien ça et puis go rêve pour quitter pays. C'est pour bagay normal lié, j'ai plusieurs moun yo comprendre. Oui, Haïti pas bon ça c'est vrai, mais c'est son bagay spirituel lié d'elle. Ça veut dire que non ça gagne, non relié à côté le besoin quitter pays. Ça veut dire qu'al tourner côté non originaire, raison ça fait le besoin quitter pays. Son acte spirituel qui est lié. So en Haïti commencer bon, faut commencer relé non, nous faut commencer changer non pour nous relayer non nous de non naturel nous, nos ancêtres nous. Pour ancêtres ça va recommencer tourner encore nous, pour inspirer nous, pour guider nous, ni pour réincarner dans quoi nouveau ti moun nous pour commencer venir avec notre bagaille dans l'autre dimension avec eux, pour commencer venir sous terre avec eux, pour commencer guider nous sous nous supposé aller. Ça c'est pas vraiment important. Name it's your compass of your life. It's very important.
Names are a compass in your life. Remember those that are naming these children of the new generation, yo. Like, son, your name is a compass. Be careful what you're naming your babies, yo. Straight up. Straight up. And for those that already unfortunately had the names, it's never too late to come in to your spiritual tradition and be named. And be named what your name should be on that spiritual level. Like, this is what this is for. We are in a moment of rebirth. As we speak on this new moon with all of this energy, new moon in Scorpio, so much power, so much things are coming up out into light. Tomorrow is Monday, the 28th. There's going to be a very, very, very big showdown, if you will, in AYITI.
This brother mentioned
right now.
Don't forget the Moors. Yeah. We talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Well, we don't say we are the Moors. Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that.
That's for sure.
I mean, we are all over the world. All of the world's history is ours. Point blank, period. Without a doubt. Because, again, we know this was one big body of land. It got separated, okay, through other catastrophic things that took place in a time that we wouldn't even thought about them times. But what we're going at right now is just how powerful the Americas is. And remember, when I talk about AYITI, I just hope you understand. And I say this, I'm going to say it all the time. Black America, the West Indies, it was separated through a body of water. That was all one attached area. It was the Americas.
They call it Caribe.
The Caribe, if you will.
Before Amerigo.
Let me write that down.
Vespucci, the Italian, before he come in and change and call it after himself. But it was just one body masses. They call it Caribe or Decime. They're just the names of the whole area that we call Americas. So we all brothers and sisters and cousins.
At the end of the day, know that.
When the African come in, we just mix again. So
we merged.
We are African and American blood mixed together. So we all one big, huge family.
It's one big unit, yo. It's one big old unit, son. It always has been. Remember, AYITI had a tribe that was Arawak, but guess what? Dutty Bookman was Jamaican. There was a native tribe that was over there in Jamaica. There were native tribes everywhere. The Blackfoot, the Seminole, the Washita, the damn Arawak. I mean, the Choctaw, the Blackfoot. I mean, we could be here forever, yo. We have to understand one thing. Melanated people, we are so powerful. We have so many ways that we can cipher things, okay, when it comes to our power in spirit. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. But certain things end up and land where they do for a specific reason. In the words of my brother, shout out to the master teacher, Bobby Hemmett, always is letting you know. He said the prophets, the ones that has returned to fix this shit, where they at? They in the West. They're in the West. It ain't gonna be nothing coming from it's right here, yo. Everything about energy is frequency. So when I speak and I talk about the energy of African deities that may come from an area in a certain region in Africa as opposed to the Americas, I'm talking in it as energy and how antennas move, bro. Let's not forget that. I already know Ogu origin came from Ogun in West Africa. Asheo, AYIBOBO, Nigeria specifically. I don't know. You understand? I know that Bosu came from that Dahomey kingdom. Benin, Togo, Egypt. It goes far back. Apis, the deity Apis, Hathor, the bull horns. Like, we've been there. But what I'm saying right now is that AYITI's problem will always range from a situation of spirit first. There are things that did not get fixed and solved and handled and regulated. And it's up to the spiritual community, okay? Instead of bickering about who is who and who wants this and who's that, for us to actually get in where we fit in and make some changes. Make some changes about that. Because we got a new generation unfolding right now. We're coming into a new century. We're going into 2020. The things that was handling in the 1900s ain't gonna be what's gonna be happening. You know what I'm saying? That century, 21st to 22nd, we going on some other vibes right now. Other energy and transmissions is coming through. So point blank period, just a reminder, names carry frequencies, yo. It's very important that we understand that. Let's go into this next function. How y'all feeling? Is y'all feeling all right? What's going on with my people? Let me see who my people is in the damn chat room. How y'all feeling? Hold up, let me see the players from the Himalayas. Wait, let me see my players. Okay, shout out to Sister Aki, Brother Rob Graves was popping. Sister Nikki, with your bad self, girl. Come on. Where everybody else at? Sister CJ already on top. You already know. Peace, Brother Arawak's Prince. My boy was good all day. Sister Kimber, oh, what's going on, sis? New York is in the house. You know how we do. Sister Tanya Shabra all day. Much love. Sister Nicole, peace. Sister Melissa. Sister Chisholm. I see you, sis. What's popping? What's good with the family, though? Talk to me like we know each other. You know what I mean? What's good? About to get up into this gay day season. I'm feeling it already. But anyway, listen, not to get too crazy, but you know how to get the shout outs out. My Sister Venus, Sister Carla, Sister Chantel Jones, in the house. Where all my people at? What's good? Showing some love all day, every day. What? Okay. Yeah. All right. So moving along. Brother Artez in the in the building all day.
Boston in the house.
Yes, it did. From the shy. I see you. Sister Stephanie.
Alabama in the building.
Ow. Where you from? Let me know. Give me a shout. Where you from? Boston in the building.
All right. In the house.
Brother Suwa. Okay. I see you. What it is, family. What's good? Brooklyn in the house all day.
Detroit.
You know what I mean?
Tampa,
Mississippi. Tampa, Florida in the building. What? Toronto love. That's love.
El
Peace.
Paso, Texas.
All day, every day. Where you at? Florida. All
North
day.
North Carolina in the building.
You. Miami. Come through. Louisiana, baby. Come through. All right. Kentucky. He's silly. Let me get a piece of that. Let me get that leg real quick off you though, Brother Jay. Let me get that leg real quick. Yo, anywho, so listen, moving on. All right, going back into things. We love and got peace for the shout out.
I just want to talk about one part of the Haitian history. They don't talk about the previous owners of the land who inhabit the land before everybody else actually come in.
I'm going to go to the military.
No.
That's where we was going next. What's up?
It was just.
Go ahead. I'm with you.
Basically, I'll be really quick. Haiti have different people that inhabit the land at first. AYITI, before they call it. They have different names at first. So the first groups that actually get there, we have to understand Haiti is eventually what we call Atlantis. It's actually a pieces of Atlantis that named AYITI today. And it's due to the war, the first war of the world, the Atlantis and Lemuria War. And all the shattered pieces of Atlantis is eventually the Caribbean of today. It's what we call the Caribbean.
True.
So at one point, Haiti was inhabited by the Sumerians. And Sumerians was in Haiti at one point. And they were speaking the fire language, which is Hebrew. And many rocks in Haiti, like predates, like talk about millions of years, some hundreds of thousands of years, is actually a Hebrew actually writings on them. It's because of the Sumerians. They was out there at one point. Right. And what we call Awawak or Tainos, those is actually the children of the Sumerian in the Atlantean. The Atlanteans is what we call the Olmecs. The Olmecs is the Atlanteans. So when the Sumerian come in, they start to breed with the Olmec and give birth to what we call the Awawak and Tainos people, the offsprings of them. And when the Sumerian come in Haiti, they call it Bengamel. That was one of the Sumerian names, Bengael. Yes, that's the name they actually call Haiti also. And what they call Jerusalem, the real Jerusalem is Haiti. The real Israel is Haiti. So don't get it twisted. In Haiti, it's in the middle of the earth, and it's in the center of the force field of all spiritual pressures of the world. So they know it, and all the tragedy Haiti going through right now, all the misery, poverty, it's all man-made. It's not resources, because Haiti have enough resource and the most richest little pieces of island in the world, the richest. They have mountains of uranium, and this is the most and the rarest minerals of the world, uranium. So iridium, never mind. So the Black Panther movie was based on the substance, including the raw mineral that Haiti had. They call it which vibranium is. They talk about iridium eventually, so they know about it. And Haiti's story has not been revealed to the Haitian people yet. The Haitian people don't know crap about what's really going on, and those world leaders know. And Haiti condition, it's far more deeper than what
we know. It's more complex. We just want to say we got to talk about problems, but we got to talk about solutions. That's what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Brother Hebrew is so talented and so deep within the origins of it all. What we want to go and get into now is the second situation, well, third, I should say now. We did talk about the name resonance, the White House not being fixed, the habitation. Okay, first habitation. Those frequency names is effed up. We need some more Urzuli and Ogus and, you know what I'm saying, and Kafus up in these names, okay? And especially talking about the land and the country of AYITI itself. Now, I say this because when we're here, certain things, you know, spiritually, you will do so you can get your name, so you can know the energy that resonates. And that could come on a different wavelength. Sometimes it's a little nickname. That's just something that the spirit comes up with for you. Like, you know, there's all kinds of ways that happens. So obviously, through the house that you become involved with and the things you do, those that are with me, Voodoo, the Final Frontier, shout out to the Facebook group, Voodoo, the Final Frontier. Shout out to the members in the energy of Société Kaipifo. Shout out to Mambo, Mama Zamfa, and the whole crew, and all of that, and all of that, and all of that. So what I'm saying to you is this, point blank period, we got to talk about the next situation. One of the biggest things that they stripped out from AYITI that made this thing go haywire, was they stopped. Y'all listen to this shit. They stopped the principle of Ogu flat out, straight up. They went on straight attack mode. There is no army in AYITI right now. The army, I repeat, l'armée d'Haïti, the army of Haiti needs to be reintroduced, man. How the hell you got a country? You ain't got no army, son. What's good with that? That don't make no sense. That's totally twisted. You took out not only the physical army, but you took out the presence, yo. The presence of the freaking Ogu principle, which is what the country was founded off of. Are you crazy? Something wrong with you or what?
After 1915, the U.S. invasion, that's the first thing they do. They remove the military.
Remove the army, remove the Ogu principle, son.
They remove the spirit.
They removed that. Spirit will always dwell, but they took out a core principle. They took out a core principle of what it was founded off of. That's wild. That's crazy. It's retarded. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's wild. That's wildin', if you will. So, I say that to say that the reinstruction, the reintroduction, okay, when we get rid of that faulty-ass constitution that they've had up in there, all right? First things first, principles is principles. On est avec respect, yo. So therefore, that means straight up, you can't have nothing if that right is not taken care of. Your army is everything. It's the hope of the young men. It's the honor of the country. It's the defense of the country. I mean, come on. Come on, son.
I'm speaking in Creole. Yon nan pi gros problème nou gen nan moment la Haiti, c'est que nous grand pile problème actuellement n'a parlé de gang a formé à droite à gauche. Bagay ça c'est pas un bagay naturel yo. C'est pas gang qui a formé, c'est principe au goût qui a cherché pour réformer tête li. Depuis l'ocrasé militaire en pile gang va le fait. Parce que sous pas ba au goût principe il a manger pour petit li. Ça veut dire que tout pile nèg ça aurait les gangs, les âmes qui nan men, c'est au goût à cap dou que faut kou bal façon pour réagir, faut kou bal façon pour express tête pâle. Et bien à cause que nous pas gen militaire, l'a détruit pour tête, nous l'a détruit pour petit li encore. Ça veut dire que si nous pas gen principe au goût à rétablir encore qui pour gen militaire, si pour militaire pas tourner pour nous établir au goût principe là, n'a détruit une à l'autre, a toujours gen gang n'a manger tête jusqu'à ce que nous utiliser pour petit monde ça dans militaire ben au goût à stable encore.
Word.
Ça c'est première initiation pour nous faire comme pouvoir pour Haïti commencer marcher genre marcher, faut nous retourner à militaire, retourner à principe au goût qui c'est premier, donc qui c'est deuxième step après fin construit par l'air qui c'est habitation. Ça est deuxième step là, c'est introduire militaire encore pour établir force au goût principe là.
Without force Ogu, without that Ogu principle dwelling up in there, you ain't got nothing. And y'all make sure if y'all on here that y'all pressing the like buttons. I need y'all to see what with these like buttons, making sure we getting them likes on right. You know what I mean?
Just to kick the algorithm.
You know what I mean? Just kick and keep them algorithms going all day. Shout out to my brother Sky L. I love what you. Oh, my fault. Oh, shout out to my sister. Oh, my bad. Sky's good stuff. But man, shout out, sis. Peace and love to your knowledge. My fault. Word. What's going on, family? Brother Love, Lift, and Life. My brother Kamari Wise in the building. What's good, bro? What's good, family? So all day. So now, let me talk to you guys about the next function. AYITI has such a fertile land. You got crops like okra and many other things that can, in as little as 4 months, grow from the land. Why are we continuously getting this shitty food that out here in America don't be wanting? So what was it? Rice for all the way in fucking what was it?
It's pretty much what they really do is like they shut
plastic
down
ass rice.
They shut down the production, the national production. They shutting it down and actually do the import pretty much.
Word.
They don't allow the nation to produce for itself. They shut down all the production and then allow them to import from their nation so they can make money from the importation and shut down the national production.
So we stop farming, you ain't gonna eat. If you stop farming, you can't eat.
But it was all done
But all was planned and by design. It's not the farmers that just got up and stopped planting. There were things that were even dropped upon the land to try to stop making the land fertile. All right? Yo, the wickedness goes beyond. The warfare has started way beyond what we're just seeing happening on the front line in AYITI at the moment. Let's really remember that. Like, yo, this has been hardcore going. Pounding at a place that has everything it needs. But its people, because of the lack of the education where the mindset is, what they're believed to be taught that they are, doesn't match with who they truly are and what the characterization of the country truly represents.
Like Brother Prince said before,
Word. You got, from since then, we've been on that, you know what I'm saying? They got their things to pay. Everybody's got their time. Stopping the production. Rice was our cash crop. Sugarcane was our cash crop. Coffee, some of the best coffee in the world is from AYITI. Some of the best rice. That Mada Goose touch your tongue, it's a wrap. In your taste buds, listen. Even the Mano Gugus they sell nowadays, and a lot of times you get that in Miami and these other. They rebranded it. It's not coming from Haiti, from AYITI anymore, yo. They put just labels on the shit. It's sad. It's sad because I go back to just letting you know this. When I talk about crops, the only law one needs to know is that's cousin zaka, cousin zaka, azaka mede, cousin zaka mede travail. Yo, it's that power, it's that energy, yo, because his dominion in the country is about product, is about producing, is about making sure he works hard the land so Cuisine could go in the marketplace and go sell what was already cultivated naturally from the presence and essence of earth. So if you ain't got straight up your Ogu principle down pat. Now we're going into the Kuzen Zaka principle. Your food. Your food when it's grown in your country and you eat that, there's a special symbolic power and energy. You reconnect. You're constantly in communication with earth because you're eating the beautiful fruits and veggies from the earth. Or even the animals that are eating the meat too. They're eating natural grass and natural stuff from the earth. So even the way you eat the meat, the cleanliness is a whole nother level. It's crazy. But it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but it's real. So I come to y'all with that. Yo, it's wild, but these are the things that a lot of times we don't talk about enough. So you know what I'm saying? As you can see, we just came here like, what up, what up, what up, go live. You know what I mean? We usually would be putting on the productions, but this was on our heart. It was on the spirit of something we needed to do for the longest. So I wanted to say again, let me have him explain it in Creole about the Kuzenzaka principle.
Pour tout haïtien tande la troisième principe là c'est Zaka principe là. Et puis nous pas qu'à faire graisse cochon, cuit cochon nous pas qu'à ranken côté. Parce que principe Zaka c'est mettre manger dans ventre petit li. Et que pour nous retourner dans l'agriculture encore et pour paysans retourner dans principe qui c'est principe Zaka. Et que là commence à manger terre, n'a bon pi bon connexion à esprit yo. Y a vinn dormir nous. Il y a une bonne secret, n'a pas arrivé encore parce qu'il va arriver c'est elle pour n'a manger tout manger dehors sur mentalité pas mentalité haïtien encore et raison ça fait haïtien pas en Haïti raison ça fait haïtien pas bataille pour Haïti c'est raison ça fait toute bagaille passer dans figure nous pas dire rien parce que nous tourner zombie yo zombifier nous comme nation parce que tout manger dehors sur mind nous pas mind haïtien encore et que si nous retourner à principe Zaka n'a retourner à principe terre. Parce que manger à saute dans terre, ça veut dire penser pour terre. Et que ça, c'est le troisième principe qui suppose fait. Et vous, président, t'es capable de monter. Si le président monte là, il va parler d'agriculture comme qui numéro 1. S'il a parlé de transporter du riz, à l'acheter bagaille dehors, nous va pas dans quel côté.
Straight up.
So we definitely have to go back to the principle of Kuzen, Azaka and Kuzen. And that's what's going to eventually feed the people. Because we can feed ourselves. So that's where we need to go. That's step number 3.
All day
for nature.
4. We on 4. We on 4 right now, but we on 4. We on 4. We from the 5th floor. We on 4. Okay, 5th floor, the 5th floor. All right, so check it out. Boom. This is what's the situation now, leaving from that. You cannot have a country build economically if you are not advertising enough the culture of the country. Haiti has enough historical monuments to be rich in tourism annually alone, to be quite wealthy or to cover a great amount. The Citadel, the place where Bois-Caïman was done, you have the energy of the power with the Sodo, the waterfalls, the ancient, the powerful waterfalls, which I speak about, because you got the waterfalls that go with what? The waterfalls deal with what? Same thing in Wakanda when you saw T'Challa was fighting with what was his name? What was his name again? The dude he was fighting with.
Killmonger.
Not Killmonger. He wasn't done with the other cat. But M'Baku, what is his name?
We fought with Killmonger in the same place.
Oh, he did. So yeah, by the waterfalls, what they for? M'Baku, all of them. That's what I'm talking about. The very first one. No. Yeah. So anywho, that's still reminiscence of Sodo. I just say that to say that is a very sacred space where healing goes on in voodoo. And you know what I'm saying? Every year the residents go. It's such a beautiful space. It's been known. It's been there for years and years and years. It's a sacred space. So just alone in the monumental things we've got, along with so many others. I'm listing just to name a few. There's so much other beautiful caves. And again, AYITI is a land of freaking it's nothing but, it's a mountainous place.
You understand what I'm saying? A comet rock that's dated billion years old.
Yes,
that's the oldest rock in the whole America. It's right there in Haiti.
One of the oldest rocks. Let me let him repeat. One of the oldest rocks in the Americas landed in the world. Okay. Landed in AYITI, and it's still there to this day. And what now?
It's dated
billions of years ago. Again, going back to that energy of what? Sumeria, the Sumerians, the Anunnaki. You know what I'm saying? Like, You already know what it is.
Several underground
Several.
caves that it's been like classified,
Word.
not allowing people to actually go there because it's too powerful to have people coming in. So historical site, it's everywhere. So
word.
It's all
that
like,
alone you should have been already banking. But at the end of the day, we're gonna keep this so we know that honestly, you can't really go into that if you don't have what? Security. People got to make sure the security's tight. Your army got to be right. You're planting. The things got to be in order. People got to have these main things first. So again, as that goes down on the list, last but not least, there has to be a better sanitation system in Haiti. The principle among all principles of when Haiti was called the Pearl, Le Perle des Antilles.
La Perle des Antilles.
Right? Le Perle des Antilles, right? Pearl of the Caribbean, the Pearl of the Antilles, the Pearls of the West Indies, the Pearl, period. Okay? Haiti used to be deemed a jewel, y'all. All right? There was a time that people were coming from all over the world to come and see that country, that powerful country that whooped all these other superpowers' asses. They came to visit with their wives and their children because they saw that this was a land, a holy land, the real energy of Israel. Okay? Yeah. So, within that said, if the sanitation is not right, if a place is not clean, remember, in anything that we do with the law, it always has to be about what? Cleanliness. Even in the Bible, they give it to you. Cleanliness is next to what? Godliness. Period. So at the end of the day, if you don't have the principle of cleanliness, the principle of la reine Ursuli Freda, maîtresse Ursuli Freda, you ain't got nothing. If it ain't clean, if them streets ain't clean, if we're not taking care better of the irrigation systems, of the sanitation systems, we can take all of that garbage and turn it into what? Reusable fuel. We turn it into the fuel and things we need. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Oh, Ben. Oh, yeah. Oh, he good. He's straight. They all good. But that's what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, you really can't have, okay, any of the power that you need if La Reine Ursula Freda ain't pleased with that cleanliness, okay? This is where La Sirens and the energy of the Simbis, even the beaches, the beautiful beaches, the water, Metagwe, the Simbi glow, and all of that powerful energy is about. Like, point blank, period. You're not going to get too far if these main principles, your Ogu, for your military, your planting, Kuzenzaka, point blank, period, all of the laws, Minokan, if you will, the whole law, to get what? The White House back in order, of course, right? The order of such to be taken care of. And then at the end, you got, again, your tourists, your culturalism, all of that beautiful thing that continues to bring the attraction, the money, the economics to the country.
So,
for those, he's going to translate it in Creole.
What is that? The fifth one?
Le cinquième, non?
Ok, le cinquième mouvement pour nous faire, c'est d'appliquer principe touristique là, culturel et touristique. Ça y est bagay qui pour entrer propre dans le pays. C'est ça pour nous faire, pour nous vendre l'identité nous à travers le monde. C'est ça pour nous faire, pour nous connaître quand on groupe de monde, mais qui ça nous offre le monde là. Eh bien, monde touristique là, l'aide à travailler avec bagay esprit mystique. C'est principe Freda pour nous appliquer. Ça veut dire, pile fatra ça, nous connaissons ces politiques nous fait dans le gouvernement. Nous connaissons fatra ça à terre là et politique liée. Eh bien, ça fait Haïti parce que nous pas penser pour pays. Tout autant nous pas retirer pile fatra ça, nous appliquer principe Freda qui c'est clean pour nous retirer pour nous faire bagarre pour nous propter, pour nous appliquer culture qui l'emmène toute l'emmène qui c'est principe Simbi avec la sirène. Tout autant nous pas appliquer ça là pour entrer corps pour nous vendre culture nous dans sens Freda, nous ne font pas. Ça veut dire n'importe gouvernement qui a monté là, quatrième activité, cinquième activité, c'est initier propre pays et appliquer système Freda qui veut dire vendre culture nous, sa culture nous pour tout le monde, sa culture nous pour nous bâtir pays nous. C'est pas jeter culture nous. Parce que Haïti c'est seul côté tout ça pas pour nous et mais tout ça pas nous et l'adopter. culture, l'église ça pas nous. Et ça fait les n'a regardé l'autre pays à travers le monde, spécialement Chinese a fermé toute masque, la fermé toute l'église dans le moment. Et qui est un Africain leader qui a pris note? C'est Rwanda. What's the Rwanda president name?
The Rwandan president?
Yeah,
the Rwandan president. Well, you could, I don't remember the damn name. Big tall cat.
Kagame,
there you go.
Kagame ferme toute masque à l'église. Et c'est eux même qui ont avancé comme plus gros pays là, qui a fait bel mouvement là pour l'Afrique. Parce que vous voulez une identité de pays, une identité de tête.
Word.
Tout autant de pas faire ça, nous pouvons déplacer. Donc ça, c'est cinquième mouvement nous supposons faire.
Word. So again, he was just making a reference to the country, in Rwanda, the current president. His name was Paul Kagame, and just the way that he got rid of those that did not belong in the country, did very huge strides. Shout out to that president to really bring back the culture, to really bring back the pride, Rwanda, because we know how much tragedies took place over there. Remember, the genocide is a worldwide struggle that we go through as a people. None of us are exempt. Right now, you've got places like Colombia, Peru, so many, it's crazy. Baghdad, Liberia, so many places right now, all at China. It's crazy everywhere right now, yo. Everywhere right now is in the real live Kali, Erzuli, straight up fire. Malinet is fire right now. The earth mama is raging. She is sick and tired of humans oppressing other human beings. Like, seriously, we all bleed still one blood at the end of the day. Yes, the color may be different shades, if you will, and I get that. But at the end of the day, yo, it's a worldwide universal cry. And at the end of the day, though we have the support of our ancestors, at the end of the day, it's up to us. We got to be here trying to fix our problems with each other. That's just the way it goes. Whether we want to fess up to that or not, it's the reality of it all. So if you're not having these principles, my people, and the reason why it's so powerful, and I love the dynamic of what I have going on with my power of Black America, mine's for the Caribbeans, Africa, Europe. There's all kinds of people in Voodoo, the Final Frontier. All right. So we don't even go about them movements. But what I'm going at with that is that at the end of the day, yo, if you don't have these principles as I teach them, and you know that, we always give Bonji, okay, the Most High, Ra, that energy, that supreme, creator, creatress is always at the beginning. Then you break it down. You go within your Dambala, you go into Baba Labor, you go into your Marasa, you go in all that goodie. But at the end of the day, these main laws, these main principles as to why the struggle is there is because these particular laws are not being implemented in their proper formats, yo. At the end of the day, I will repeat, the law is not being properly used and utilized for the roles that they're supposed to be playing.
You quite mentioned it. Law, the
Straight
laws, up. Those laws.
Law is law, right? Word. The laws is not being applied. When the law of the land is not applied, what happens? Chaos. Straight up. Chaos. So at the end of the day, this is what we wanted to say. Right now, our hearts, our meditations are all the power for those that have died so far because the death tolls are rising right now in AYITI. It's sad and it's ugly from the eyes of those that don't look at it from a spiritual aspect. I send nothing but love, and my candles is lit 24 hours in communication with the spirit to send those energies all properly. And we about to go into the perfect season for that. Gay season. Mama Brigitte video coming up. The next production is going to be Mama Brigitte. Y'all, we got some things to talk about. I'm hearing things in the streets. I said I'm hearing all kinds of things about Mama Brigitte in the streets. We're going to set the record straight on Mama Brigitte with a whole production on her. So yes, I'm excited because it is definitely this season right now. And we are going to set the record straight on Mama Brigitte, Gun Brigitte, okay? As it is her season. But yeah.
One more thing.
Yeah, no doubt, bro.
The final part, which is what, that's the sixth one, right?
Yes, sir.
It's about secret society. And these secret society is central intelligence that eventually monitored the flows of the spiritual world and the physical world. In Haiti, in the ancient time, we used to have them. We have Bizango, we have Sampuel. All of these organizations were secret services, just like we have the FBI, the NSA, all of this. They need to bring them back in Haiti because they actually the one control the flow, the spiritual force field of the land. They know what spirit they're coming in, how to deal with it, and eventually spiritual attack from foreign nation also, because they be sending demonic energy left and right, i.e. the church. See, people need to understand one of the biggest psychological warfare in Haiti right now is the church, because what the church is teaching the people is that you don't have to worry about Haiti's condition because you're going to heaven. So therefore, you ignore the situation in front of you because in your mind and your indoctrination of what they taught you is that, okay, I'm accepting my condition. Yeah, I don't have this, so I don't need to go fight for it because God have it for me when I die. And that is serious. That's a serious problem in Haiti. And that is a serious problem in our community as a whole. But in America, it's much better than Haiti. So we don't feel it the same. But over there, that's our major problem. We don't pay attention. We don't want to fight for nothing, or we don't want to do nothing about our situation because you just allow, like, okay, don't worry, God's going to fight for me. No, no, no.
You got to say that in Creole.
You know, so pour tout haïtien yo, yon nan pi gros problème nou c'est bagay l'église ça. Nou pa prêter attention qui dommage li fait nou nan mental nou. Parce que l'on regarde pile fatra, on regarde des vidéos avec on dal moun pour diable qui nan marché chita nan pile fatra ka vendre. Non seulement son abus au fait nous, son abus au fait moun yo était supposé créer et marcher pour yo sous côté tout Caraïbe ak yo voler a. Ça me faut comprendre c'est que qui ça passe dans mental machin nan pour dal chita nan fatra pour vendre. C'est l'église qui fait pas rendre ni compte que c'est non fatra chita. Di gen courage pour lever là le travail. C'est vrai mais dans tête li que li pas besoin craser école parce que dans tête pas le bon Dieu c'est un bagay pour lui. Parce que même s'il mourit, il va le monter, Léal va le paradis, il va le jouer.
Il va le monter, ouais, bon Dieu.
Il va le monter, ouais, bon Dieu. Ça veut dire, il pas bataille, il pas prendre la rue, il pas faire crime sous malpropreté, ça va mettre dans condition ça. Il pas faire gens pour péter l'enguette caca yo. Il pas faire gens limon baleine dans monde malpropreté mettre dans état ça. Mais dans tête libre dans le paradis, so pas besoin bataille. Ça veut dire que oui, il sale comme ça. Bon, pour qui pour même m'brali m'a quitter. C'est soit les deux mentalités haïtiennes. C'est soit là dans le paradis ou bien quitter pays. Tout ça, c'est l'église là qui apprend nous bagaille ça. Longtemps, c'est grenadier à l'assaut, ça qui mourit à faire. Ça veut dire que ça pour faire la folle fête. Nous seul bagaille ici pas comprendre. Big acte spirituel sous la terre. The biggest act of spirituality of the world is justice. Justice is the highest order of all spirituality. Where's no justice, there's no peace. No peace, that means no life. Haiti, pas de justice. Raison fait pas de justice, nous mettons pour bon Dieu faire justice pour nous. Nous disons la gueule non mais bon Dieu ça fait Netanyahu là. Nous pas bataille pour tête nous. We always allow it to the men upstairs. You know what I'm saying? You got your problem, don't worry about it. You know, the men above, you know what I'm saying?
Lord up there don't make it all right.
Nah, man.
He's just gonna take care of me, and I'm gonna
die for what's right.
That's not what we're gonna do. Not today, not ever.
Principle is justice, liberty for all. Once these laws not applying, chaos arose. And we miss Netanyahu.
That's true though. On the real, like honestly, what he was saying was that it just goes back to even what Black America has been subject to, which is the religion. Oh, when there's a problem, instead of taking responsibility for it, you know, they make us think that yes, the hell is here, and don't worry, you can do whatever here. You're gonna be saved because where you going is paradise. You're going to the good place. That's what the Lord have said, and that's the bullshit that keeps us suppressed. That keeps our asses down in these trenches. That where we get this. And not this, because we do dumb shit.
Just like these side they have these so-called cops just killing people and they give them a hug on the freaking court system.
Yo.
See, they're playing with y'all.
They be playing on emotions right now. It's more illusion than they've ever been before. That's another story for another day. But you know what I'm saying?
That's the law.
Word. You know At the end of the day, you can't play mushy thinking some fictitious characters gonna come and save you. Now, I know y'all all done been through that at one point. I know we woke up in here, but for all those that gotta walk around the unwoke people every day at your jobs, in your family, they be in your damn car, you be like, oh my God, I can't wait for you to get out my car. Why are you talking this mess in my life right now? Please stop the madness. But I say that to say that at the end of the day, all of our people have been subject to it. It's what we do about it that's going to matter. All jokes aside, it's really going to come down to how we come and we interact, how we do what we do. It's not about where we've been, it's where we going. You understand what I'm saying? So again, going over these highlights to understand truly, why is a place like AYITI such a sacred piece of land, such a rich piece of land, rich in resources, rich in history, rich in culture, okay? Mega, super, duper, trio, triple threat is what I'm saying. Why has it been suffering so much? If voodoo's so good, but again, it's because of the lack of enough.
Lack of voodoo.
The lack of the voodoo, the lack of the principles that we just spoke about and what they reflect. They took out the old gold, son. They took out Cousin Zaka, son. They took out La Sirene. They took out La Reina Zulifreda. And most of all, they took out the Dambala, if you really want to know, because we stopped thinking with our higher self. We was thinking only with our lower selves, our lower vibrational energies.
Feed, flag, feed.
Yeah, we was on the fight, flee, feed, fornicate on the 4 Fs. We stopped reasoning. And mind you, big ups to my people, because Haitians still though, even though they go through things, you know that every rap song in Haiti mostly has always been conscious music. Like shout out to all the conscious artists that are Haitian. I really commend your work. I really do appreciate you, because it is so rare at the end of the day for those to really talk and speak and rap and sing about the real things going on out there. Okay, a lot of things are, again, controlled as usual. Every industry, no matter where you are, there's always a form of control. At the end of the day though, big ups to my youth that's out there right now on the front line. Like literally, y'all, they don't come out with no BS music about what they want to be or what they trying to do or floss like a lot of industries out here do, faking the funk when they ain't got shit. But at the end of the day, what I commend them for is they do really talk about real live, in real time situations that's going on out there. So shout out to all the conscious artists out there. Roots, Racine, rap, Creole, whatever it is, I give much love and props, because that's what we need to hear. We need more of our cultured music. We need more of that in there. Those that dance, those that give us that, you're appreciated because you guys keep that spirit going. But at the end of the day, voodoo ain't the problem, son. It's the lack of using it, son. Let's get that out the script right now. Let's get it out the script. It's not being used enough. And when it is being used, there was a brother in here made a real valuable point. Let me say this real quick. He said, or was it? Yeah, he said, what it is that when we have what we have, guess what? Things get pushed over to the side. I'm trying to find out exactly how my brother worded it so I could give it to you right back. Let me see where you at real quick, because it was so powerful. Oh, he was saying that, yeah, the governments, they take the people that are doing voodoo now these days. Unfortunately, an ugly side to it is that you've got certain voodoo heads out there, I'm talking about, that live in Haiti, that are sitting there getting paid. You know what I'm saying? They get paid to go and do the work to go against their very own people. So it's that kind of madness that's going on that makes it difficult.
See, here's the deal.
So yeah, in response to that, I'm trying to remember who said that, but it was deep, because it's true.
We always know we're gonna have a war between one want to do good or one gonna do bad. We always knew that. Haiti major problem is the spiritual outset. I mean, AYITI problem is the spiritual aspect between the foreign energies coming in. We have the church and the Masons. Understand, the Freemasons are destroying Haiti like no other. We have to understand Dessalines was assassinated in a satanic ritual by the Mason in the church. See, those two work hand in hand. Freemason and the church are partners.
Very much so.
They are one and the same. It's fact.
Oh, one system, yo.
See, Haiti, moun yo pa men ba Vodou avale encore. Vodou a met di se force qui plus pas nan tête pa yo. Yo faut comprendre c'est maçon kabbalistique. Yo dou c'est kabbalistique mwen, c'est maçon mieux. Yo pa parler de Vodou. Pour qui raison? Parce que comme ça haïtien pense, tout bagay qui en dehors de lui-même li bay plus valeur. So ça son gros problème ni encore, ça veut dire que mentalement nous pas raisonner, nous pas raisonner que ça n'gagne et lui-même qui pi. C'est ça nous suppose appliquer dans vie nous. N'a peut d'appliquer tout bagay qui pas nous, et mais ça c'est une raison qui fait beaucoup de gens qui fait connexion suprême nous besoin faire pour esprit commencer à réagir, j'en pour réagir, pour aider tout le monde.
Straight up.
Parce que nous still gon pied en dedans, pied dehors. Not still guessing. And that is a major problem. And tomorrow going to be a major and crazy day out in Haiti, man. A major revolution is taking place in the media, not talking about
Not
it.
even giving the coverage, y'all. It's why we had to really come up on here straight up. All those that's hearing this, share this video, like the video, get the word out, yo, because we translated this in Creole because a lot of times we speak the English too much. And then what about the ones that's Haitian who don't know? They want to be informed. Get the word out, son. Haiti problème li c'est pas Vodou. Haiti problème li c'est pas ça. C'est manque de série de principes de Vodou qui fait l'état lié là dans moment. That's our problem. All right, which I'll translate into saying that once again, Voodoo is not the problem. Voodoo is not the cause. It's the lack of it and the miseducation and the misconception via how it's been portrayed by these foreigners that bring in the mighty church with a little bit of food and maybe a little bit of money or whatever else to persuade innocent people into thinking that's where they're supposed to go. Sadly, when one is hungry and their family is hungry, they don't know where that next meal gonna come from. It can make people be easily persuaded. Sadly, but it is a reality that happens not only in Haiti but all over the world. Okay, so we already know how that's been indoctrinated. You know what I mean? Again, when that Christianity shit was indoctrinated to our people here in the Americas, it was once again the same thing.
See,
be good by the slave master, and
way.
You will go to heaven.
One of the biggest rituals, for an example, every Sunday, every Haitian is going to church. Just imagine every Sunday, AYITI, we have the same format we do going to church. If we do that same format, but using it in Voodoo. Imaginez, nous gagnons n'importe. Let's just say nous gagnons 10 000 Haïtiens chaque dimanche, nous pral l'esprit. But we do that for church every single Sunday. Think
Sometimes
about it. If we switch it, if we switch that, if we have 10,000 strong in a day decide to do something about Voodoo, just imagine how much we can change. We don't even have that.
We ain't even rocking it.
You know the funny thing is, every major president that actually shift AYITI or move Haiti to the right direction, they all was Voodooism. When Haiti was in their peak, the best ever. I'm talking about the US dollar was not even worth nothing to the Haitian dollar. You have people all over the world going to Haiti. You have like over 30,000 Black Americans going to Haiti to live for better life. You have people all over. You're talking about the Middle East. You have like people from Syria. You have Libya, Syria, Egypt. You have tons of people all over. The president's name was Solomon. He was a Voodooism. Every time a Voodooism run Haiti, skyrocket. Chaque fois président Voodooism, Haiti toujours marché.
Truth. Meaning every time that there was a light where a president held the principle and came out as a Voodooism, AYITI ran smoothly for the most part. Everything, industry, cleanliness, food, all the principles, the right Voodoo principles was intact so that it can operate correctly. So that's what Brother Heru was saying. They asked about your IG, Brother Heru. This is the brother from Shankan Productions. He don't be up on the social like that. He be working in the back scenes. But if you need to reach out to the brother, it's all good. He'll definitely hold down convo. We'll try to do a couple more of these, try to do some more Q&As. There was an important thing where a lot of things are not asking about this whole Freemason thing. You brought up a can of worms out here. We getting a lot of functions here. Let me see what's going on. Freemason info. What about the Black Freemason Lodge? Okay. I know a lot of head of churches are Mason, but it's mostly from us from Voodoo in there. A whole bunch of functions. Somebody asked about the Freemason versus Mason. Hold on, Freemason means on land. Stop. That's who and what is a Freemason versus a Mason. Things of that next situations. So there's that function right there.
I want to put it this way. Once you join the order, I'm not going for difference between free and Masons. The order is not ours. We
No,
don't need to
the order
debate
by
it.
the church. Let's be
Yeah,
specific.
that is the
There
order
are
by
different
the
Masons.
church.
There are different Masons.
In reality, everything, even Satanists, you're gonna find good people. There's good and bad in everything. That's just the way life goes. It doesn't matter.
But what we're speaking of, just so you're clear, is that there is a specific order of Masonry that happens on a church level.
What I'm trying to say,
let me
just clear the way. My point is this: every nation has a force that rules it. Every nation, an Haiti ou egregwa. Every nation have a force that runs it. Haïti, c'est Vodou qui supposé diriger. C'est Vodou qui egregwa pays Haïti. Vodou is the force field that's supposed to govern Haiti. But the church got their hands on it. The Masons got their hands on it. And that's why this nation can never move forward. The moment the people decide, look, this is where we headed, and we take Vodou, which is the natural order for the land, Haiti up to we going back where we was. So that's what I'm trying to say in that format.
Word. So now again, what we have to understand is that, yeah, Masons has now turned very, very political, but there are different strands and different things to Masonry. Masonry is a whole other world, but we're talking about as it opposes to the church, as opposed to the energy of the Vatican, and so on and so forth is where I'm going with you on that, so we're clear. Okay, I know that the true Masons in our order, those were things that came from us. You got the whole energy with like what Noble Drew Ali and certain ways that lodges and Masonry was done was one function.
We're not talking about,
but we're not going there.
We're talking about AYITI.
We're talking about what they use the
what
Masons
they need to do.
For.
They need to just deal with Vodou. Leave everything else away, because each place have their own energy that governs it.
Word.
The Masons rule France. Napoleon was a Mason himself. So it was another form
that
of
category.
Like that's all it is. Just
that whole
that's
category.
What we need to do.
Leave that BS out and keep it raw. Keep it Guinean.
Keep it
Guinean, son. That's it.
You
keep it Guinean, which means keep it roots. You're good. You keep a certain roots to it. You're good. But even again, too, within Vodou, there are things that we know we've been all along talking about that's got to change. You know why it was so easy for the church and Masonry function to come together as one? Why? Who can tell me why? Why was it so easy for Vodou to get infiltrated by the church and the Masonry? Okay, that whole conglomerate. Why was it so easy? What's the one thing that ties it together that still to these days hasn't been changed yet? That drives me nuts. Who can tell me? Real quick, and if you can't, I'm gonna answer. I'm not gonna stay too long on it. The images, yo. The images are still Catholic freaking faces. They still look like they people, son. So I say that, and I understand that spirit is an energy. Yes. Oh, spirit doesn't have a face. It's an energy. It can be interpreted in any kind of way. Damn that. I ain't gonna be able to tell that to my 3- and 4-year-old that's trying to learn where their history and where their origins is from. So you can miss me with that. It got to be in the proper image, flat out. Because I am not gonna be saying that to my 4- and 5-year-old. I'm not gonna be saying that to my baby. Like, what is you talking about? That they still gotta be looking at fucking Saint Isidore and Saint what? If you don't put that shit in the right context and stop playing with me, like if you don't stop playing with me right now, this is the reason. These are the types of things that tied in. That's that type of programming I'm talking to you about, man. We cannot continue on symbolizing and putting certain principles like that within Vodou and thinking it's okay. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. You can love it or hate it, but it's the truth. Only the truth gonna set you free. We in them times right now. Shout out to the new moon and Scorpio. All right? Straight up. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Qui a bataille.
Final thoughts.
Petro Caribé. Faut que justice fait. Parce que dans le moment Haïti est là, c'est plus gros moment. Nous avons un moment pour nous finalement refaire Haïti.
Yes.
Si nous quittons chance ça passer, nous quitter bataille la passer non mais nous pas faire ligan puis le monde cap garder mais dire parce qu'on pas là même. Bon chaque activité, chaque façon vie apporter pour nous dans l'autre hypothèse différent. C'est pas de chance pour me dans bas. Si me dans bas me dans bataille là. Même dans bataille en esprit. Bataille là pas jamais saute dans tête, mais pas jamais saute dans esprit. Ça et puis gros moment haïtien est là. Et faut qu'haïtien prenne justice. si nous perdons l'opportunité, ça ne pas prendre justice nous, comme nous déjà gardé comme chien, comme remblai, et ben pas existe encore. Nèg yo volent encore mal dans figi nous. Si justice pas passé, si pas même si au exemple, ouais, Amerika c'est un pays qui pi corrupt sous la terre. Vous connaissez qui ça, vous connaissez qui ça quoi? Yo croit dans justice. Même si vous vend nous fake justice, vous mettez en bas ou non justice. Ouais. Ça veut dire si vous mettez ton monde en prison pour fake mettre ton monde en prison à faire. Juste pour faire public là connaît qu'il était en prison, bien qu'il pas en prison, vous va laguer moun nan, mais vous créez une façon pour montrer que justice est seule. Et ben Haïti dans moment là, nek ça pas prendre ça avec nous comme ça encore. Voler quoi bat marcher dans figi nous, ça cap tirer petit peuple là, fait comprendre César non. Moment ça faut nous prendre. Et nous ça qui passé là Amerika, une raison Amerika qui a tombé, finalement tombé comme une grande puissance, c'est parce que yo pas arrangé quoi pour aider Haïti, pour aider là, toujours fait moun, toujours dans parmi moun qui make sure pour Haïti pas avancer. Et moi ça qui passé là si Jovenel pas tombé, Amerika tombé. Et pas seul, j'ai pas de Jovenel seulement. Jovenel son petit bagay lié devant.
Petit bagay puis sam.
Il pour rien, son pop et yo met là même je faire tout côté. Mais Haïti faut qu'il change. Diaspora, c'est ou même qui est pour Haïti. In Black America, you the ally of building Haiti.
Black America, AYITI. So in translation to what Brother Hebrew was saying in finishing statements, where he was going at was that right now, the current president, again, presidents always play energy of puppets. There is a whole crew that's behind him. There is a whole mafia and gang that is behind him. There are different sectors, private sectors, everything now so privatized, you know what I'm saying? They mask with a face and do the dirt and their bullshit up after. At the end of the day, the people of AYITI say enough is enough. They want him. I think it's going to be dead or alive. Some's got to give. And at the end of the day, if America, this beautiful, great nation that it can be, on the principles that it was, all right, was a beautiful set. If those that know better don't do better, and you know who you are, with AYITI, that wrath is going to come and it's going to be suffered over here. Meaning, the mark of whenever you see AYITI has a revolutionary time, and that energy and that spirit starts stirring up on the wheel, it always, I repeat, influences the world at large. It has not come completely to our doorstep yet, but it's taking those little steps. It's coming, it's going, it's going. We need to understand that the energy we send to our brothers and sisters, not only just in AYITI, but Africa, all over the world, obviously, it gives us the indication that we need to prepare ourselves too. All right? We spiritual beings first, physical afterwards. So of course I will always say, in case of emergencies, anything, always make sure you have enough water, enough canned foods, you got machetes, you got your guns, you got what you need, regardless, to defend yourself and your family, obviously, of course. Nothing for violence unnecessarily. However, understand, when mama's angry in the center of the earth, because AYITI is located geographically in the center of the earth. I just want to make sure y'all know that when we say what we're saying, is because that's the center. The center is what? The center, the middle, the heart, where it's at.
The core.
The core. That's the core of Mama Earth. If she's fucked up and distressed, you best believe the whole other rest of the place gonna be lit. Lit. And that's exactly what's going on right now. The energy is hot like fire, yo. At this moment, the best thing to do, obviously, is to stay grounded. Stay close to your spiritual practices. Stay close to your spiritual routines. If you have not developed one yet, start to get in and understand what's needed of you. Get your reading. Get your altars going, your altar kits. Get yourself your spiritual bath. Every time a new season comes around, you have to cleanse yourself. Get yourself high. It's time to heighten up the vibrations, y'all. Because definitely right now, the dark side is on. It's real out here. And the energy, the gate of Kafu is definitely open.
A lot of people talk about Kafu. I have a production for y'all.
We're coming with the productions, y'all. We ain't gonna never stop. This was just a little something, because we had to get this out as we, again, are really feeling for our brothers and sisters in AYITI and all over the world that's in distress right now. I told you, even China right now, they wanted the president gone, yo. It's a wrap. It's chaos everywhere, son, and it's not being reported.
The Haiti case is not
reported. AYITI specifically, son, they is shutting it down. They might write a little article here and there, but yo, they're not discussing this.
Millions of people come out.
Millions of people took the street, yo. I think it was almost to 9 million kids.
I'm gonna explain this for the American people that don't know.
It's been wild this past month.
Yeah, like the president is implemented in scamming. He's actually his name been involved stealing money to do its own stuff. The money for the people, his organization, his cabinet is involved in fraud. So now the same fraudulent president is being backed by foreign nations. And they know by law in America, if you got caught, you out. You just have to step down. That's just the law. This dude's still being president, even though the evidence is proven that he's actually a thief, someone taking the money from the people, and he's still a president. And he's still being backed by these foreign nations, the same nation that will not allow people to be in position in power if you get implemented in corruption and scandals. And they back him up. That just shows you what is at stake in Haiti. You don't want to know why they're not putting them down, like they're not allowing this president to step down, because of the contract that he signed for them. Those iridiums, all these minerals that he signed with them. So if he stepped down, these contracts is actually canceled. So they're willing to let the population die from, yo, listen, it's a crisis in Haiti. There's no food, no water. It's shut down. It's literally 2 weeks shut down, completely shut down. And the media not talking about it.
AYIBOBO, our shit like not go. And the media is not talking about it.
They not talking about it.
But we came to talk about it. And on that 111, that sacred number, was just 111 just now. Shout out to everybody in the chat today. Shout out to all of this power that there is out here. You are the power. We are the power. When we assemble, when we talk about these things, we are the power. So at the end of the day, we move every day in this nature and this power. My channel from the beginning has always been dedicated to bringing the most beauty, the most power, the most creativity into showing the true spirit of voodoo and why we're so proud, why I'm so proud, why Brother Hebrew's so proud, and why those that know, and why I even created the group as well, to implement all of this beauty from my brothers and sisters that I receive from spirit to come and to share, to give that fruit. So at the end of the day, I shout out all those that's been with me from the beginning, from the day one. You know who you are. Those just coming into the group, it's much love. We here to learn. Those that's here out here doing what they gotta do, setting up their altars, activating their altars, getting their shit together. I commend you. I know you doing what you gotta do. And it's not me. Spirit sees it. The Lord sees it. Bon Dieu, the Guinea, the world of the Guinea sees you doing what you're supposed to do.
Let me say something.
So big shout out. Brother, he want to say something online real quick, y'all. What up?
My experience with altars, and like, I'm just trying to explain a little bit about altars. They are antennas. I just want to, like, just imagine, like, we have 50 or 100 of us that have altars.
50 or 100. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, boy. You better go up into the thousands now. We already got that. We already got that. Talk to me a couple 100,000s, man. Come on.
You know what can we do with altars? We eventually have portals where we all can connect it. It's like antennas, just like the 5G, 3G network of 5G, whatever you want to call it.
Word.
And just imagine we all about to perform a ritual, and we have that, and we like, look, all of us in a certain date, we about to do this, and we light up these candles and that altar, and we
word, man. You can't just talk about yo. We're coming with that. We're coming with that. We're doing that.
This is not a game, yo. I'm saying this shit is serious business, man.
Listen, concentrated thought is what we saying. At the end of the day, concentrated thought is everything. The power of concentrated thought is everything.
At the same time,
we got this, bro. But we're gonna say that for another time. Certain things must be said and talked about in private. You understand what I'm saying? So that's another story for another day. You know what I mean? Now, shout out to Voodoo the Final Frontier. You know y'all got homework right now because we've got what? That Get This celebration. November the 2nd is going down. I put in what you guys are going to need to get for our meditation, our celebration. So make sure you get up in there, y'all who have not checked it out yet. Please make sure you go to the group and go into the events section. We also have some very awesome artists that's going to be there. If you're in the NYC, You know what I mean? Come and get your dose of some Fed Gay energy November 1st. We're going to be tearing it down. You know what I mean? Straight up Brooklyn style, baby. Come and party with us for Fed Gay Day November the 1st. We're going to be out on Utica Ave. Llama's in the building coming through. Boyo Music and the whole crew. We're going to do a little celebration up on the 1st. And then tear it down with the celebration on the 2nd. With the meditation, with the ritual, our group rituals and meditations that we do. Voodoo the Final Frontier. If you ain't in there, you're missing out on a couple things in your life. You know what I mean? Because we get down up in there on always, but we family. So you do have to be selected. So if you got funky energy, that ain't the place for you. Anywho, shout out to all my brothers and sisters. You know who you are. Sister Nutra, I see you. Happy birthday. I hope your birthday was popping. I love you. Everybody else who's celebrating a birthday, yo, it's Scorpio season. Come in. Shout out to all the Scorpios real quick, though. I see ya. Playa. Listen, y'all be good. Take care of one another. Press that like button. Comment. Share this video. Let's get the word out about what's going on in AYITI. This was translated. This was translated into Creole. Brother Hebrew came and took time out of his crazy ass schedule to come and give me the translations on it in Creole so that we make sure we got clear messages here. Pass the word around. Let folks know what's going on in AYITI right now. This is the land of our forefathers. This is the land that our ancestors fought for freedom. All right? First black free nation. You hear me? The first empire. Jean-Jacques Dessalines, the emperor.
The portal
and
of all immigration
wifey,
of the world.
Emperor Felicite. Alright? Emperor and Empress. Alright? So let's act like it. And let's keep that spirit alive. Shout out to Sister Baina Bello, also who's on tour right now. Y'all check her out. She Rose of the Haitian Revolution. Love it, love it. Shout out to the glorious historian, Sister Baina, Queen Baina Bello. All right. She is in a city near you. Please make sure you check out Thoroughbred Books on Instagram and Baina Bello's page separately as well, because that is a very huge accomplishment. These books you can teach to the babies. These books, the children can read them. They're in the right illustrations. Shout out to Atomic Arts and everybody that took place in doing that project. That's an amazing stride. I love it. There's several books. I think there's about 2 or 3 out now. Please make sure you go and check that brother out. He's the head of that project. Thoroughbred, and Sister Baina Bello is touring for the She-Rose of the Haitian Revolution. Okay, so make sure y'all go check that out. I'll try to leave a link, but you guys could follow Sister Baina Bello on Instagram and this brother Thoroughbred. I'm gonna leave the names here so you can check it out. So these are just some current events, so you know that our people is out here doing the works. All is not lost and all is not forgotten. On est avec respect. Pour force Guinéen, pour toute loi qui dans ciel yo, pour tout ça qui dans terre, tout ça qui dans l'eau, à tout ça qui dans différa. To all of the lois that reign within the air element, the heavens, those that reign in the earth, those that reign in the water, and those that reign in the fire. We honor and respect all 4 coordinates.
As far as Black America, you guys are the chosen people, just like Bookman was chose to come and help and make the shit possible. I think the Black Americans, y'all are the chosen people for this upcoming Haiti that's about to be birthed.
That's right.
So
this is our new AYITI.
This is a new AYITI. The Haitian American, the diaspora right now, that's our responsibility to forge that new nation. And we need all of y'all. No exception.
Everybody. 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 All right? So listen, man. I said nothing but peace, love, wisdom, enlightenment, higher raising of vibration and frequencies. This is what we're here for. We're not here. We don't got time, because every day that we sit there and bicker on bullshit is every day we could have been helping out, getting something accomplished, because there's a long list of freaking problems. So let's come together and make it happen, yo. Peace and blessings to the family. The love is there. You know who you are. For all my new followers, my new folks in the chat. Yeah, you got a treat today. The first time sisters done gone live on the channel. There'll be probably a couple here and there to come. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, you know. But this had to be said. So again,
you said you
get the word out. Yeah, we'll be coming on that. I'll be coming on that. There'll be some new developments. Make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube, to my website, all right? www.thevoodoodiva.com. Subscribe to the email list so you can stay current when there are updates to things like this. There may be a Q&A pop up, a new video pop up. You got to stay in tune. So you're subscribing to the YouTube channel, making sure whoever needs this information that they subscribe, and you also subscribe to the email list on my website, www.thevoodoodiva.com. So it's all love all across the board. Petit bon Dieu, pas qu'à souffrir. Petit Guinée, pas jamais souffrir, pas jamais tomber. The children of the Guinea will never fall, will never suffer, is what I just said. You know who you are. You are a child of spirit. You are loved. You are favored in the eyes of Bon Dieu, in the eye of the creator, creatress. So walk in your glory and do what the hell you're supposed to do, man. Come through and fire up. Let's be lit. Month of November, Fête Guédé, you already know. Again, the revolution will not be televised, but we're bringing it to you. Spread that love and spread
But it will be
word.
spiritualized, though.
Won't be televised, but it'll be spiritualized. I like that, bro. I like that. Okay. I ain't gonna try to take it.
We need to do that.
Yeah,
so
man.
Let's lit up a candle for Haiti tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's light these
A
candles.
moment of silence for the soldiers that putting the work down there.
Word.
We're not there physically, but
Word.
spiritually
We
there
there in
wisdom.
spirit. We there in
So
spirit.
it's not televised, but it's spiritualized right now.
Straight
So
up.
let's do that.
Straight up. We're going to get into that. And y'all know in the group, we're going to do some things and build up to November 2nd. We definitely going to get some lighting going for all the souls that have passed. We're going to get some fire going. You already know. We're going to bring the heat. Saturday, it's a Ise party. Yes. Fête Guédé. That is a big situation in AYITI. The celebration of the dead, for those that don't know. So peace and love to all of you all, please. Yes, and yes. Things are going to get better as we know they're meant to. What goes up must come down and vice versa. So let's keep the flow of love going. Peace and blessings, y'all. We about to get up out of here. We got many things to go do. Listen, your love, go back in the group, do what you got to do.
all day, baby.
Ogu all day. Get
You know
voodoo
what
or
I'm
die trying, baby. You already know what it is. Peace.